Hi there, my name is Polina and I'll guide you through this ticket tracker template. So what do we have inside? Let's start from the structure overview. That will be fast because for now we have only a single database which is called ticket. So ticket is a documented record or issue, task, bug, feature request, whatever it can be, which was most likely reported either by the user or customer. I think this is our top 1 users we expect to leave tickets, or by your teammates, because no one can stop you from collecting tickets from teammates as well. So first of all, we start from the README document. There is a short version just with a quick overview and a detailed guide. Here we also even included type of fields because some of them will be defined by teammates that receive it, and some of them will be provided by customer, user, your team, or external teammate via form. And here there is like also a guide how do we expect you to use the template. Of course, you can just ignore all those suggestions. So how tickets are reported? They are reported with a form. So this is the form. Let's click on the Edit Form button. So ticket has multiple fields, okay, properties on the database, and you decide which of them are visible on the form itself. So for example, we do not by default allow users to choose their priority because we think that this is what the teammate from your side has to choose. However, you can include it as well, and in this case, it will identify how important this issue or request is for the customer. So it's about the use case you have in your mind. You can also give it a name that will be the name of the form. You can like give a maybe more friendly description here, and you can also like change the cover. So some fields are marked with those red buttons. That means that they are required. So you can also give an additional description if you want to make it more visible, and it also like is helpful to make, for example, type required. So it's important so users could define whether they need some help, whether they're asking for something, or whether it is a bug they are reporting. But for now, it is not a required one. We also give ability users to upload files and the email, which is obligatory for now, but it can be not, so we could like contact them automatically or manually once the issue fixed or feature is done. So you can also edit the message itself. You can either share the screen like with a link, or there is a share button. You generate the link, and you can also embed this form to your website or somewhere else. So that's up to you. How do you want, where do you want it to appear? So once someone fills in the form, a ticket appears on a board. So this structure, like of this board, is that we're showing tickets by state and by the type. So priority is set manually by the teammate, and if we open the ticket itself, inside it has an explanation like what's going on here. Let's open, for example, this one. So that's what person shared with us. They defined it as a bug. Priority is very urgent. We see reported by. Creation date is on the top because creation date is when this issue was reported. So we see that it was reported on October 29th, and if, for example, like we resolved it, or like fix is for bugs and resolved is for support tickets. And in this case, resolution date is manually, and like days to resolve was like less than a day. And assignee is someone who is responsible for this ticket. So here we will have a global overview of everything going around, and like we can also like collapse something. We fix it already. There is also like won't fix table because we're not aware of this issue. We don't agree that this is a problem, so we will not fix it, but we will save your ticket. You can also use the board, all tickets table. So this is just up to you. What do you prefer? Do you prefer board or do you prefer table? So once the issue is created with a form, it will appear in both views automatically. And you can also include analytics. You can check which is like the most popular type of the form usage, like how do people expect to use it, like they use it for requesting, support, bugs reporting, or a feature request. You can see how much requests did you have by month. So most of them, of course, are in October because that will be the month you install this template, but across the time it will become more like more fulfilled. And tickets by state, so how many of them are in progress already, how many of them are reported. So this is kind of a small dashboard that you can use, and you can also create other reports like show me the SLA, like how many of them, like the average number of the days that took us to fix something. So that's up to you to decide. What do we also have inside? We also have a couple of rules. So set resolution date works automatically. So if you change the fields or you add a new final fields, final states, it makes sense to add them here as well. And it just updates the resolution date with the date it was moved to a particular state. You can also, for example, if you have a person on duty who is responsible for tickets for this week or maybe on a constant basis, you can notify about creation. So each time someone fills in the form, a new ticket appears, the person is getting notified. So as you see the rule here, when the ticket is created, notify users, you decide who of the Fiber users will it be, and how we have a new ticket reported. Such notification will be sent to Fiber. You just have to enable this rule. And you can also turn on notification syncing with a Slack or with email, or even with a browser. We also have a button, notify about resolving. This one will take a bit more time from you to configure. But when person leaves their contact email, we can automatically send emails from Fiber to the value which is in this reported by field. So in this case, if I connect Fiber and with my emails with the integration, when I click the button, Fiber will send the email. Whom they will send it to? Those who is in the reported by field. It's a generic one. In the CC, for example, you can put like your support email, so it appeared in everyone's email object. You can define how the sender name will look like to make it look maybe a bit more friendly. So issue you reported was fixed. You can also add the name of your tool so it was more visible for your customer, like which kind of issue that they reported you're talking about. And there will be a message. Hi, happy to say that issue name you reported is fixed. Thank you for the... So the one that they defined and the Y that exists. So for example, if I say like, I cannot load the image, and that was my ticket name, in this case, the message will be, hey, hi, happy to say that issue, I cannot upload the image, what you reported is fixed. So it's just a nice way to semi-manual automatically, semi-manual because you still have to click the button. Maybe it makes sense when it's a bug or support or something else. You can have different templates for different cases. But yes, it will send generic mail. You don't have to add anything manually. And you can also add, notify about resolving bug, notify about feature requested, delivery, etc. So this is it. Pretty simple one, but I would say it's pretty powerful one. If you have some questions or you want to improve it, please feel free to ping us with human support or AI support if you have a more technical question. And this is it. Have a great day.